the not wanting to get me in the room, and if I had to do it all over again. So we read Facebook posts and we see that the people in the attacking dog party were claiming on Facebook that the police were telling them that, yeah, he's got an active warrant out for him, but we can't go get him in his home. And they expressed frustration because between the time it happened, October 6th, November, December, the holidays go by, January, and I get picked up in an ambush outside of my home at the end of January. Of course, keep in mind, they did send the cops to my house in the middle of December at 10:30 at night, knocking on my door. Hey, buddy, we just want to talk to you. Notice they don't, even with a warrant and my car in the driveway, threaten to knock down the door. In order for them to have removed me, they required my participation. Now, these are people with unlimited power. The only thing that restrains them is the thought of doing something so heinously egregious, like abusive, just tyrannical, just something that would be seen by the public as just so obscene that they would actually be forced to pay the consequences for it. And this is a system that I'm exposing more and more with proof, not opinions. It's just operating in a way that just says that they are just kidding. It's like having a drunk, driving drunk all the time. And when you, as a member of the community, like wave him down and be like, excuse me, you almost hit me. You're not supposed to be driving drunk. Do you see these laws? They say don't drive drunk. And they're just like, well, I don't care. And they take off anyway. Like, I just think it's interesting that a police force with the entire judiciary in their back pocket from day one, all the power in the world, and judging at the same time that I am completely broke and powerless, unable to defend myself, that they still would not come in the middle of December. Now, the middle of December is a hell of a time because they know they're going to get me for $2,500 right before the holidays. And they're not going to give me the opportunity to just pay 10% of that and get out on some bond. I don't even still understand exactly how all this is because I've never been in serious trouble, been arrested. So I could have paid $250 and then gotten out for the holidays. Right? When you say fuck you to the police chief and you say fuck you to Carrie Sullivan or whoever that woman was in the prosecutor's office, this is what happens, 100%. I knew it when I did it. But this is what they can do just because you say F you on the phone. And even if I'm, like, let's just say I'm wrong. Okay. They didn't care about that. Okay, fine. Well, then there's no motivation and they're still doing this. I mean, it's not like they can win if I'm wrong about it. I would hope, and this is in alignment with everything I've ever said, that the Wentzville police would know that if they want to arrest me and they have a warrant that's like, we can break down the door, that they wouldn't have to worry about me retaliating in any way physically. I am armed with my mind. I do not need guns or physical anything against police. That's stupid. It's retarded. I'd never do it. It would destroy everything about my life's effort in this direction. I'd rather get hit by a bus if I were to fight a police, I would, you know what I'd be doing? Exactly what every judge I've ever beaten wants me to do. And it would make them just die laughing with happiness. That's how much I would never resist physically a police officer. You want me to go to jail? We're going to jail. Here you go. Every cop cam on everybody is in any state. That's happened. And what I find interesting is that I don't think, well, not what I think, but I mean, the interesting part is that I think they fear far more, the kind of stream I would put up. Because while I would, if forced to, communicate that I'm in no danger whatsoever, on one hand, you can't really play a game, because these cops, these chiefs, when they get that psycho, they will come out here and they will have a backward hand to kill you. They won't care. It's happened to my friends. There's a big lawsuit about it. This is Leon Valley stuff too. It's happened. Tried to kill that guy. Had his whole family on the ground. Whole family. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. But so it's a possibility, but at the same time, I want them very much to be seen breaking down the door on my live stream. And if they think they can just cut the power and that will work, it won't. Or if they can just pull the local cable modem and that'll work, it won't. They're going to have to shut off the cell. They're going to have to get some kind of signal blocking, whatever, which I'm sure they have at some level. Not for me, but anyway. They're afraid of the quote-unquote optics. Hence the whole plan for the ambush. And it's just such a weird thing to have an entire city's police department conspire against you, collude against you. It's a weird thing. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. It just has to be a weird cat where it just doesn't bother you, but I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Anyway, let's move on to the second topic, which I'm hoping I remember. What was it? Oh yeah, how they do it all over again. If I knew how crooked the Wentzville Police and the St. Charles County Courthouse is from the beginning, I would have called 911 and notified them that a dog just viciously attacked me and I shot it in self-defense on my front yard. There's leash laws against that, and this is all I have to say about it, and I'm not going to respond to any cops who have any questions about it. The end. Click. That's what I would have done on a live stream. I would have told them I was on that live stream. And then I wouldn't have even come outside. And I don't think I would have left. No, not leaving. But I'm not coming outside. And you're not coming inside. So, unless you break down the door. And I would have forced them, while I'm looking at them, filming them with my cell phone through the front window. They can see me. My hands are up, holding the phone. They can see I'm no threat. I'm even choosing to wear slender fitting clothing, so they can see there's no way this guy's got something on his waist. That's why I went in there with the police station like that. Anyway, that's what I would do. And then I would hold up my phone, streaming, and I'd be like, hey man, no, it's all good. Look, everybody calm down. I'm de-escalating everything psychologically. Everybody take a big breath. Let's all calm down. Okay? I'm sorry you're not going to get your hero badge today, because I am going to offer no resistance whatsoever. But I'm just letting you know, you're just going to have to break it down. This is what's going to happen. I'll live stream you breaking it down. You're going to barge in. I'm going to turn around and just put my hands behind my back, and you can arrest him. Now, if that's not agreeable to you, and you're one of these assholes that has to torture me by putting me on the ground because I'm a no guy, and no guys get put on the ground, with your knee in the small of my back, just all of your weight on it, torturing me in ways that don't leave marks that you guys are all trained to do. Okay? If you're bound and determined to do that, hey, let me know, and I'll lie down, put my hands behind my back, and say, commence the torture. Let the torture begin. Okay? And try not to torture me harder because I'm trying not to laugh. Okay? Is that okay? I'm just going to say all this on the stream. Is everybody cool? Is everybody calm? Let's all take a deep breath. Right? Everybody's going home today. Nobody needs to pull out their pew-pews or nothing. Okay? But I'm not gonna, I know you're yelling at me and you're trained to think that's gonna be all scary and a big psychological pressure and everything. But all it does is make me laugh, gentlemen. Gentlemen, I'm not yelling at you. I'm not insulting you. I'm talking calmly to you. Why are you yelling at me? I'm not yelling at you. Why are you yelling at me? I'm not yelling at, let me know when you're done. You know, like, has it passed yet? Has this temper tantrum passed? Is the storm passed? Are we able to regain our composure and speak clearly and logically again? Civilly to each other? And then I just let them break down the door. And oh, there you go. Now, we're cool, right? We just, hey, I'm not going to cause anybody problems. I'm going to walk everywhere we go. No problems for the jail. But just so you know, I'm done going through your scanner. And if you got to keep me in jail forever because I won't go through that scanner, so be it. I am not going through your bio scanner anymore. No more porno pictures of every curves of Joe's genitalia for you today. All right, or oh no, if you're them. So yeah, just having all kinds of fun going through these cop cam videos. I can't believe, Murphy, that you gave me this stuff as is. I mean, I knew it would be bad what you did give me, but Murphy, did you even look through this stuff? Did you even watch these cop camera videos? Did you even pay attention to the fact at all that there's a whole freaking witness that says he heard mad barking, he's for sure about it, before any crying, before the shot, and the officer takes a big sigh. And doesn't follow up, and that witness is not on the list because he didn't fit the narrative. It's just, I mean, you guys are just really, it's just, I shouldn't be surprised. It's like you guys have been dealing with nothing but, I mean, seriously, like, rabbits for defendants. You are acting like you've been dealing with rabbits for defendants. You just, yeah, I don't care, it's stupid, but it's a rabbit. It's never going to be able to tell. We can just do whatever. I'll just exclude that witness that contradicts my entire narrative. What's her face? What is that? Come on, Joe. Brain, work. Dang, I want to remember her name. It's right here on the screen, but I don't want to cheat. I want to get it. Nope, I can't get it. I lost it. Oh well. She said, well, we could just take pictures of the gun. And I wouldn't have to take it. And he's like, no, we're going to take it. So the Second Amendment is so fragile that it's just fickle like the wind. One junior officer says, well, I could just take pictures of it. And the other one's like, no, we're going to take it. It's like we're going to steal it. Like that involves, and then he writes on the report, of course, you know, I'm not even going to go into that. I've said enough. All right, I feel better. Sometimes while I'm digesting this shit and I'm not making a commentary video, frustration starts to swell. And in order to get rid of it, I have to rant. Sometimes that means grabbing the cell phone, like, live. So I can be silly. It's my life and my channel, and I can be a goofball if I want to. There you go. Wow.